Whew. Championship Sunday. What a Sunday it was. David is here. David is here. The Niners won. The Niners are here. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan. Championship Sunday with David, my allergies, and David. Here we go. Well, David, welcome back to my house. It's good to see you.
Is it though?
There's nobody else I'd rather see at this moment. Nobody else.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy to see me.
I was thinking, like, man, what could we possibly talk about today? You know, like, is there
I-
something that we can possibly talk about? You know, like, well, the Pistons won today. I guess we can talk about the Pistons, maybe. Then I was like, wait, a team from Detroit. A team from Detroit. How do you feel? How do you feel? What are you feeling right now?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm probably not gonna watch the Super Bowl. I'm probably not gonna watch the Super Bowl. That's how bad it is.
Oh, you're just saying that right now.
No, I'm serious. Okay, because I told you, like, because you sent that meme, like the map.
It's
like-
true, huh?
Okay, so that's how I feel when the Rams and Niners play, especially.
Oh,
in,
like hopefully both teams lose?
Yeah, or like, is there any way they can both lose? Because I have no love for either team, And so for this Super Bowl, it's like, mind you, the bachelor party that I was at today, we were all rooting for the Ravens and the Lions collectively, like everybody.
Dang, so you guys are a bunch of losers in that
No,
party,
no,
huh?
no. So, yeah, so and the games were different because
Very different.
Because with the Ravens, it was like frustrating in the sense that like they just
Sucked.
had nothing like going for them.
They pooped the bed.
Like Lamar didn't look like Lamar.
They
like
didn't
he
show
just,
up.
Like he would take just too long on his reads, and we're like, dude, you could have ran. Like that's your thing. Like why wouldn't
Let's start with that game. Let's start
Yeah.
there. I don't want to come off very like,
I told you so.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But no, just kidding. But see, I don't know how to ask it without sounding like there's like I'm hating, and I'm not hating. It's just
Just ask it, bro. It's me. Just ask
I
it,
know, but you know,
Yeah.
Is it time we have the conversation about Lamar? Like, you're all world in the regular season. We get that. He's most definitely going to win the MVP.
Yeah.
But is it time that we kind of begin to be like,
Okay, I'm gonna ask which,
Like, is he
which
a-
conversation? Is like are we having like is he only a regular season guy? And
the
he just
conversation that is he a glorified Tony Romo? Really good in the regular season. You have him as your quarterback. You're going to win all these games. You're going to win the division. You're going to make the playoffs. But when things get like tight, you become Tony Romo. Because last week versus the Texans,
Yeah.
he has a bad first half. And even the game, I didn't think he played all that well, but
Right.
everybody was like, oh, he played. And I'm like, well, the Texans also had nobody. Like,
Yeah.
and you saw this game, and it was like, it's his time. He's going to come up big. Lamar versus Mahomes, blah, blah, blah. And it just seemed like, grant you, the Chiefs' offense wasn't like,
Right. They weren't doing anything like spectacular.
they scored 17 points and they won.
Right.
Like,
if a week ago you would have said, "Yo, the Chiefs are only going to score 17 points," and you have Lamar Jackson
On the road.
you're like, "Dang!"
On the road.
right. It's like what you said about Brady when he lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. You're like, "Yo, he threw for this many yards, this many points." You're like, "Dang, Brady's never really up until that point dominated in a Super Bowl."
Right.
So if you would have said about the Chiefs, you're thinking like, "Dang, they held them to 17." Like, wow, I wonder how many the Ravens scored.
So I just think I looked at that game and I was like, man, I know people like Lamar. So even on Twitter, people are like, oh, it's not on Lamar. And I'm like, it kind of is on Lamar. He sucked today.
Yeah.
So is it time that we begin to be like, I mean, you're good, but I don't know if I want you on my team in January. Because Mahomes went to the level of like, here are my nuts. Here they are, right here. You think my team's not good enough? Cool. This is, and you and I have Brady,
Right.
the highest of mountains. But this is very Brady-esque. It's reminded me of the 2018 Patriots. Where it's like, they're not that good. They shouldn't be here. They're not that good. They're not that good. And they end up in the Super Bowl, and they win the Super Bowl. And you're like, they were not that good.
Yeah.
And I look at Lamar, and I think, dude, you wasted this opportunity. Like, I don't know if anybody ever... next season, I don't want to hear this Lamar hype in the play.
Yeah.
And I was like that when it first started. Remember, I was like, I need to see it. Can I see it?
Yeah.
I just need to see it. You finally had the game at home. You had it at home.
Right.
I don't know.
What do you... Okay. With him being a runner,
Yeah.
I never watched Mike Vick play live,
Yeah.
but I've seen highlights.
Right.
I've seen Lamar play live. I've seen highlights. Very similar style of play.
Yeah.
When I was watching the game today, when he was sitting in the pocket, I was just thinking like, and he had time. Like he had time.
A lot of time.
A lot of time. I don't know. I was thinking like, dude, why were you? Do you think the stigma of him being a running quarterback is getting to him, and because of that, he wants to be the pass first, look for all my options to pass?
What I think the problem with running quarterbacks is that because they're so used to being the hero with their legs, it's really hard for them to delegate.
Right.
With
To
their
know where
arm.
to draw the line, basically.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that, like, Rodgers, Mahomes,
Right.
and I'm putting these two guys because these guys can run and they're elusive and stuff like that.
Right.
But a lot of stuff that those guys did really well. Mahomes does really well. Rodgers, well, I mean, I guess he's still playing, so he does really well. But what he did really well with Green Bay,
Even Russ early on, because Russ. Even I know you don't like Russ that much, but even then, like he still had success. You know. Yeah.
But a lot of stuff they did was the boring stuff. So Rodgers would roll around, and he would do like this and this and this. And if he knew all I have is these 5 yards to the running back, I'm taking these 5 yards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Mahomes will run, and if all he has is MVS for 10, it is what it is. And Russell, the same. Where running quarterbacks, Lamar and Michael Vick and all these guys, they want the home run all the time. So they'll sit. And it's like, well, you got to get rid of it. You got to do something. You got to run. You got to do something. And I think that's the problem with the running quarterbacks, where the field generals, the Bradys, the Mannings, are super comfortable dicing you up 5 yards at a time. Brady was the best of it. 3 yards, just we're going to go. And it's what, like, Purdy did really well today. You're going to give me 5, we're going to take 5. You're going to give me 3, we're going to take 3. And we're just going to just little by little, just death of 1,000 cuts. And I think that's where Lamar wants everything home run. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the makeup of a hero ball type of dude. You know, I think that's because they're not used to the passing of it. Mm-hmm. That you're a quarterback, so like Rodgers and Mahomes, they have no problem, no issues with 3-yard passes, 5-yard passes, 10-yard passes, and eventually they make the big play. But I think that's somewhat to do with it. But he was bad today.
Yeah.
And I get it. Zay Flowers fumbles at the end zone. Get it.
That's another thing. Like when I was watching the game, I was watching the game with a lot of football guys. I mean, a friend of mine who was there, who's another groomsman. He's an O-line coach. This guy played in college. Shout out to the homie Ronnie. He played in college. Has coached at several high schools. Has had a lot of players go on to play in college that he's directly coached. And he's a big, like, no nonsense, disciplined guy.
Oh,
so
he must have been
him seeing taunting, him seeing, like, I think was it Zay Flowers that, like, when he was getting up, he pushed the guy down. It's like, dude, like,
there was no discipline for Baltimore today.
Why, and then who was it that extended the ball, like, and then like the ball came loose, and it's like, dude, just why wouldn't you hold the ball close? Simple, fundamental, like, ball security. Don't do anything stupid kind of vibes.
Right.
So we're watching that, and he was just like, he kept saying, he's like, just play the game. What are you guys doing? This is so stupid. You guys are shooting yourselves in the foot with these, and these little things add up,
Yeah.
And even things like retaliating, because there were times where, like, Travis Kelce was pissing me off today. He was like, yeah. Screw that guy.
Starting with the stuff in the beginning of the game, just see him with the Tucker removing his
that too. That's just like such a diva. This is why I'm pro Jason Kelce. Jason doesn't do that stuff. Jason's like
he just gets drunk.
Jason's like. Did you see that clip of him like going to the game? And they're talking about his game day fit, and he's like, "What the hell do I care about a game day fit?" He's like, "I'm here to play football." You know, that's my kind of player.
Right.
Yeah, so the whole taunting thing, the whole even some of the celebrations, like me, like when I was a player, like any guy that I see, yeah.
But you're also a lineman. I mean,
yeah, but even that, I'm okay. I mean,
but even Kelce did the thing, like,
but they're like you just obviously linemen don't get a bunch of like the shine, but guys talk crap. I wasn't like a talkative like player. I did my job. Yeah, I did my job, and I was like,
surprising.
Hey, relax. Yeah. And so, seeing all that kind of stuff is just like, and then when people get penalties for it, that's the moment where I was like, I told you so. You're over there acting stupid.
Yeah.
And I get like some celebrating, like when you like yell, you like, you throw up your fist or something.
Yeah.
But all the like in your face stuff, or like signaling when you make a first down, you signal the first down to like the defender's face. I'm just like, dude, you're just asking for trouble, man.
Right.
Oh,
when you're doing it to somebody's face.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very much. I think I might have brought this up to you, and you were like, "That's lame," but I like it. I like when Barry Sanders would score touchdowns. Mm-hmm. He would just hand the ball to the ref, and he's like, "I got the TD. I'm going back to the huddle. Like I don't need to celebrate because I just scored on you."
Right, but he was also probably down like 42 to 10.
But he has some great runs, special player. So and you see guys like that aren't very like and that I like those kind of guys, So
yeah, it was a.
But anyway, back to the main point. Like, watching the Ravens, obviously they had their struggles, but then there were also a bunch of little things that fed into it. And I'm like, it would have been a different ball game if they would have scored instead of him fumbling when he broke right before he broke the plane.
I felt like the game was. I got the first Kansas City drive because it was just too easy. And Kelce's catch was too
firepowery.
It was just like, dang. Like if this becomes a
If they get rolling, if they get momentum and they keep this going.
No, not even that. No, because Baltimore's defense is really good. So it's not. I'm like, I didn't think it was gonna be super high scoring, but it was like, man, if this becomes a game of the Chiefs need to have a drive, they just proved here
that they can do it.
that they can just get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang. Because everything was the Ravens are at home, this crowd,
Right.
this atmosphere. Oh my God. Like, and,
Yeah.
it was just like nothing. It means nothing if your team doesn't show up.
Yeah.
And the Ravens didn't show up. And the Chiefs did. And the Chiefs defense looked amazing. They were good. The offense has been what the offense is.
Yeah.
But if the defense is going to do that, then it really becomes a race to 17 points, and your defense can do the rest of the job.
Yeah.
Everybody in that party was going for the Ravens, you said, huh?
Yeah. And there was one guy who was a Ravens fan.
Oh, how was he at the end?
He was I mean, he was disappointed, but he was like, well, he started watching the Ravens like when they won that first Super Bowl as a kid. So like Ray Lewis,
2000.
Ed Reed,
Yeah.
that amazing defense.
Right.
So what attracted him to the Ravens was that physical style of play.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're my team, but these new guys, he's like, this is
Is
not.
he a Lamar guy? Is he all in on
I don't
Lamar?
know if he's a Lamar guy. Yeah, he was a lineman too, but he was he was
Okay.
just like, you know. Yeah, they were expecting like Showtime. Okay, like when Lamar threw that pass, and then I don't know if it was tipped or, but like he caught it himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like that got them hyped. They were like, "Whoa!" Like that, you know. But I mean, that was just like a flash in the pan of what. They
I
were
didn't
expecting
understand
it
why
didn't show up.
they didn't go to Odell more. Odell was so good all year. Like, why couldn't he go to him and find him more often? Made no sense. I'm not going to lie to you. I was happy they lost. I hate Baltimore. I hate the Ravens.
Why? Because earlier this year, like when you guys beat the Eagles, you were like, "Oh, I hate the Eagles," and you have that history with the Eagles from like the last NFC Championship. So I get that animosity.
No, the Eagles, to be honest with you, the Eagles, it's their fans. Their fans,
So then, what is it about Baltimore?
it's their players.
Which ones?
So, the Eagles fans, and I have a few in my life, front runners. Front runners, 100% front runners.
Right.
Their team is up. Whoa! Fly, Eagles, fly! Their team is losing.
Hold on.
And
I
it's
feel like
like-
that's the Eagles fans that you know here. Because I bet Eagles fans in Philly, like they stay talking crap no matter how bad that team loses.
Sure.
Those are the stories I hear.
I'm talking
Right,
about
the ones in your
Eagles
life.
fans in my life.
Yeah.
Eagles fans in my life,
Yeah.
chest puffed off,
Yeah.
and they lose, and it's like, so
Like where I don't know, Homer was
like
invited.
nothing.
Like, yeah, like
what's
sinking into
going
the
on?
grass. You know,
Because I
like-
at least you don't like it. Yeah,
you're John Travolta and
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. You're like, oh, where?
you don't like it, but I at least do the. Well, this is the positives. But these dudes zip, and it's like okay, and the Baltimore Ravens, their team, their players,
Players are like that.
are like that.
Oh,
When they're up and they're on, they're like, oh, yeah, we're the best. Oh, Lamar.
big
oh.
trust. Yeah.
And they lose, and it's like, you see, Roquan Smith he did the presser, and he's all like, just good game. Just do it. And it's like, bro, I don't feel bad for you, bro. Like, you had your chest all puffed out. Like, stand on it. Stand on it. Be about it. Stand on it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you got to do. Stand on it. And I just can't stand that. So with the Eagles, it's their fans. It's their fans because when they lost the Super Bowl, and I was like, "Where?" Like, what?
Hey, Ivan came on the pod. That was
What's going on? Saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And with Baltimore, the same thing. Just got to stand on it. I saw Dan Campbell today after the loss. He stood on it. It was tough, and maybe we could have done this different, that different. It was tough. He stood on it. And it just has to be. It has to be that.
yeah.
Just saying. Hey, I'm just saying that.
I feel like the Ravens aren't a big enough threat to warrant that kind of treatment. The Eagles, I get. The Eagles,
They're not a big enough threat to who?
in general, to anybody.
No, but I mean they've had a lot of success.
Okay, but I will say this.
Even the Ray Lewis teams were like that. The Ray Lewis teams, when they would go up against the Pats and they were up and they would get all chatty and they would get all, and as soon as they would lose, you'd see their, yeah, Terrell Suggs and then he would lose and. When Ray Rice
those guys,
when Ray Rice broke that big run and they beat you guys that big game, remember?
Those guys were still dogs, though. The Ravens team today.
I'm not saying they're weak.
Right. Yeah,
I'm not saying they're soft. I'm just saying they're front runners.
Right.
They're front runners. That's it. They're front runners. I can't stand front runner teams. I can't. Stand on it. If you're gonna be that person all the time. Stand on it.
Dang.
I just can't handle front runners. I just can't. I think it's the worst kind there is.
Dang.
It's probably why all the Patriots Super Bowls never bothered me, because Pats fans and their teams were all about it, whether they were up, whether they were down. It's we're the Pats, and it's well, it's consistent. I can dig that.
Because even when they lose, they would have put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
There was never a Pats team that when they lost, it wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
To beat them.
Because even Cowboy fans who are delusional are not front runners.
Yes.
They're not front runners. And so what annoys everybody about the Cowboy fans is the delusion.
They be front runnery too, though. They have their moments,
but not to the level of the Eagles. Not to the level of the Ravens.
They are the whole "we done boys." This year's our year. Honestly, I would say they're the epitome of front runners.
You think so?
Especially because the media always wants to hype them up.
Maybe because even when they lose, I feel like their fans don't go away. It's not like.
No, some of them go, bro. You've seen them crying on television.
Yeah, but that's normal. That's not front runner stuff. That's
okay. From what you're telling me, I feel let's say I'm a fan, right?
Yeah.
And I'm at a game. If they lose, I'm gonna be sad or pissed. But what you would expect based on what you would want to see, them standing on their business would be them still I don't know, talking smack or flipping off the camera when they
No, it's standing on it. It's just dude, we made it here, bro. We made it here. We made it. We were good enough to make it. A few plays could have gone this, but hey, we made it.
I feel that depends on how you lose, though, too. Because example,
yeah,
when the Cowboys got demolished, dude, I mean that was super embarrassing. And what I'm going to compare it to is the Lions losing today. They were yo, we made it. And you said Dan Campbell was we tried some things, they didn't work. It is what it is. And so they put up a fight, and so that's why they feel proud of what they did. Whereas the Cowboys, it was just utter, it was a disgrace.
Right.
There was no fight. The Packers started putting in second, third string guys,
Yeah, I guess so. I think the Cowboy players are front runners. I just feel like their fans are.
100%. Yeah.
I just think their fans.
Some of them. I feel like.
Micah.
Yeah, or like CeeDee Lamb maybe.
Yeah. Where I feel like their fans are consistently delusional.
I miss DeMarco Murray. I liked him as a Cowboy. He was like he seemed like a no nonsense, like just nice guy, like just
I wonder how it was when the Cowboys were at the top of the world. Imagine to know a Cowboy at that time.
Like Jimmy Johnson.
Imagine.
Michael
Irving.
Those guys, they're annoying. Not annoying, but like the players. I've heard the players talk like in interviews, and I've heard them speak about like what happened when the ownership got rid of Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then they brought in Barry Switzer, right?
Right.
And they won 2 with Jimmy, 1 with Barry in the 90s, right? Right? And then they have 2 in the 70s.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. So when they I think they did like what's that show they do like where they like focus on a Super Bowl win? Is it like America's Game?
Yeah.
So they did America's Game on the Barry Switzer season.
Oh.
Right? When they won, there were issues, but they won. Yeah. And they talked about like the falling out with Jimmy, bringing in Barry, the change in philosophy and coaching, Troy Aikman being unhappy with the change in leadership.
Right.
And Michael Irvin was saying that he and some of the Cowboy guys were like, man, when we had Jimmy, like they were them boys. Like Michael Irvin was like, man, we would have had like 2-3 more rings after the first 2 with Jimmy. Mm-hmm. Like we won with Barry because the team was good, not necessarily because of Barry.
Right.
It's almost like they won like in spite of him. And so I can imagine they enjoyed it, but I can also imagine that some of them are like, what could have been if they had kept Jimmy for a longer period of time with those guys, Michael Irvin, Troy, like Larry Allen,
right,
all those dudes, Emmett, Daryl Johnston. So yeah.
You ready for the big game?
I mean, I guess. I know you are. Jeez.
I'm wearing.
Can I read the shirt? Can I announce it?
Yeah,
okay.
Please.
So German is currently wearing a T-shirt made by our good friend David Lopez right here with us. And it says Niners versus everyone.
Because leading up to the game, everybody was rooting for the Lions. Except for David and myself. Everybody was Lions. And
even prior to this game, let's put that on record. Even like it's always been like death to the Niners for most of the people.
But this year was more than ever before. This year,
you guys have a stacked team. Yeah, of course.
This year, I felt it more than ever.
Yeah.
We're even like, I know Packers fans, not David, other Packers fans that were rooting for the Lions. I'm like, dude, that's your division rival. Like, I can't imagine ever a scenario where I'm like,
rooting for the Rams.
I'm rooting for the Rams in this game.
Or the Seahawks.
Or at least a playoff game. I can understand, like, a regular season.
Right.
If they beat this team,
right,
it's good for us. But, like, NFC Championship game, yeah, I'm rooting for the Rams, the Seahawks, or the Cardinals. Like, I can't imagine ever that happening. So there's a lot of that. And I was like, you know what? It's 49ers versus everybody. Typically, it's Detroit versus everybody. Michigan versus everybody. It was 49ers versus everyone. I saw it on Twitter. I sent it on the group chat. They was like, I can make a shirt. And I'm like, oh, bro, let's do it. So I'm wearing it. Love it.
It's going to be his new gym shirt.
Yeah, new gym shirt. So if you see me at Choose, watch out. All right, let's start here. First half. Get to half. So it's game starts, and it's like you blink, and it's 14-0 Detroit. And it's like, wait. What?
What team showed up to play today? Who? Like...
The first. So it's like the first quarter. It's the first drive. Detroit gets the ball, 4 plays, and they're in the end zone. And I was like, It's okay. We're going to get the ball back. Hey, 7-0. It's fine. We get the ball, nothing. Troy gets it. Touchdown, 14-0. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? But it's still like, it's only 14. It's first quarter. It's fine. It's fine. We get the ball. We get a touchdown, 14-7. And we're like, you know what? It's okay. Defense will settle in. We're going to be okay. Detroit scores again. 21-7. And at this point, it's like,
what happened? What happened? Like, what?
They're running all up and down on us. I felt like the 2019 NFC Championship game, Niners-Packers, when the Packers couldn't stop the run. That's how I felt. Like, we can't stop the run. Like, what is going on here? Purdy has a bad pick, but he got hit in the arm, whatever. He throws a pick. They scored. And it's 24-7. Yeah, 24-7 heading into halftime.
How did you feel at that moment?
It's funny because I have a text. In the other group chat I'm in with another fantasy league I play in, this is at 5:02. So I don't know what's happening. I think it's halftime, right around halftime. One of the guys, shout out to Eddie, he says, let's check in on Germ. Hands the mic.
Dang, he's like that?
Yeah.
Bro, okay.
And Eddie's an amazing guy. He's the commissioner of this league. And the funny thing, we make our picks every week on this chat.
Yeah.
And every team he would pick would lose. And so the joke was like, oh man, if Eddie picks you, the curse is on you.
He's like Drake. You know,
So I was telling him, don't pick the Niners versus the Packers.
Yeah.
Like, I need to fast. I need to pray to get rid of the curse.
Yeah.
So he says that, and I write, this is 5:07 p.m. I'm in the dumps. I'd like some privacy at this moment. But there is a lot of football left. David? That's what I write.
Can you confirm, David?
I'm in the dumps. I'd like some privacy at this moment, but there's a lot of football left in capital letters.
All caps?
All caps.
Dang.
Now, I think what helped me to believe, now, grant you, I'm not going to be those fans that say, oh, I knew we were coming back. What kept me from going in completely spiraling out of control was the fact that I was watching this game with my brother. And my brother's 12 years old. And this is maybe his fourth season watching football. Yeah. So he was completely like verge of tears.
He was in distress.
Maybe some tears came out. Can't confirm nor deny that. But seeing him, and I don't know if it's me like trying to cheer him up, me trying to be like, no, it's gonna be fine. But I was like, no, like it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I didn't believe that. Like, I mean, I felt like, okay, maybe we can make a game out of it. We'll lose close, I guess, since we dug ourselves in a hole. So that's how I felt. Deep down, I was like, I can't believe this is how we're ending it. I can't believe we wasted this season.
But I need to be strong for my brother.
I guess so. It's not what I think subconsciously I thought that because it wasn't the purpose of it.
Right.
I think it was just seeing him so down just made me be like, no, like.
We're not there yet.
Yeah. But I felt like this is how we're going to lose.
Did you ever think about turning off the game?
Never. No. I'm not that fan. I would watch it. The Niners could be down 45-0 second half, second quarter. I'd watch it. Yeah.
because when the went 28-3, Pats.
You turned off the game.
No. I thought about it. I was close to. I was like, this is embarrassing. I was like, I don't want to watch this.
You know what's funny? During that game, I kept telling everybody that I was watching the game with, if somebody could do it, it's Brady. When they were down 20-3, like somebody can win this, it's Brady.
During when he threw the pick,
the pick six.
That was when I was like, am I about to turn off this game? Like, because I was like, man.
Yeah.
And I still kept watching. I kept watching just to watch like
Yeah.
the halftime show. Like, oh, maybe we can salvage it. Maybe we can make it close. And then the comeback, obviously.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about
I was so
turning it
upset
off.
where I was like,
But I was
don't
just
wanna watch
so like, I cannot believe this is how this season is ending. I cannot believe like this. I can't believe it. Because it was like, man, I would have rather lost to the Packers last week. I cannot believe we're going home like this. Not a blowout. It's a close game. They made one more play better than us.
Right.
You shake their hand.
Right.
But this, like, our front four can't get there. Fred Warner, like, get it together, man. Like, just out of control. How did you feel? So halftime hits.
I was ecstatic.
24/7.
Especially because a lot of other fans were just counting Detroit out.
Right.
Because they're thinking, oh, it's Detroit. Like, what has Detroit ever done?
Yeah.
You know? And so I felt good for the players. I mean, the fans, obviously, but more so the players, because that group of guys, they're just like, I think there's a famous like Dolphins defense from back in the 70s that it might have been the guys that went like the perfect season, but there were guys in that team that were just nobodies, and to the point where they were called the no-name defense. Like they had so for these, because I was watching some of their linebackers and I was like, dude, who are these guys? Also, I noticed that I don't think any of the Detroit linebackers were wearing any numbers in the 50s, like the 50, the digits. And so I was like, it kind of reminded me of like that old style of football, like back in like the 20s, 30s, where guys would just wear like 34 and stuff.
Right.
And for the running backs too, like Jahmyr Gibbs, and I was like, man, like these guys, like they're just scrappy little stocky running backs. Like they're not physical specimens.
Okay.
You know, I mean, yeah, they're not like these big like bruising backs. You know, I was like, do they look short? Like I think Montgomery looks a little like kind of chubby. You know, it reminds me of like I think it was Tolbert that played with the Chargers back in the day. You remember him? Yeah, just like a little bowling ball. You know. So I was like, good. They're sticking it to like, dude. Okay, in that moment, like the Giants, the Niners they're Goliath. Like they have all the names,
Right.
Pro Bowlers, all that kind of stuff.
Did you think it was over?
Like, I didn't think it was over then, but I was like, man, like if
So halftime, 24/7. You think?
I'm thinking they just got to maintain this lead. Like I think I've heard you say about like Goff before. It's like Goff can't win from behind, so they need to get ahead.
Right.
So I'm thinking, good, they're getting ahead because the Niners, like, dude, CMC was that guy.
Yeah.
CMC, and again, what do you mean? Yeah, don't give me that. Yeah, bro. Like, what was that?
Yeah. It wasn't a plus CMC game.
Mentality wise, it was because he was kind of hurt. Like you see, like they were like,
yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. Like that's
yeah.
like the mentality, like the hard running, like the fighting for the extra yards.
For sure.
That's okay. In today's game, he was to the Niners what James White was to the 28-3 comeback.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
agree. No. I just meant I don't want. CMC has had A+ games. This wasn't an A+ game,
Right.
But I get your mentality.
That's what I'm saying. Even if
Yeah,
even if CMC plays an A+ game, he still needs everyone else to.
he was the engine of just kept it.
He was still
kept it alive.
He still kept it going. Even
Yeah.
when he landed on his head, that one play like on the sideline,
Right.
I was like, dude, he might be hurt. Like that's terrible, you know. And they were like massaging him up on the sideline. I was like, dude, he might be hurt. Like,
Yeah.
and he's still playing. You know what I mean? So I hadn't counted the Niners out, but I was feeling good. I was like, dang, dude, they're piecing him up. You know, these guys for the nobodies from Detroit, Dan Campbell and his Lions.
Yeah.
You know. And then then I started at halftime. We ate. We ordered food from like this taco place. We got like a
platter.
Yeah. It was like 80 tacos. It was a big group of guys.
Yeah.
Rice, beans, all that stuff. And then I also bought some chorizo, some queso Oaxaca, and like a pound of chicharron, just to
Nice.
also snack on.
Yeah.
So at halftime, I started. I made chorizo. I started grilling up the chorizo, and then I put the cheese in there.
Right.
And so at that point, once the third quarter started, I wasn't watching the game as much. I would look over periodically, but I was like, okay.
Oh, you thought it was over then?
No, I was still watching the game, but I was like,
I know, but for you to be like,
I was
"Well,
grilling.
I'm gonna go to the grill.
Yeah.
You felt really, really good.
Yeah, and then I was like, dude, they're coming back, right? So once they scored, once they made it, was it 24-17, right?
Yeah.
That's when I sat down and I was eating and I was watching the game again, and I was like, dang, dude. I was like, all right, here they go. Here they come. And then,
Fumble.
yeah, the tie game. Yeah. And I was like, dude, here we go.
Yeah, so the third quarter starts. We get wing stuff. The wings come.
Right.
I don't eat during 49er games.
You fast. Like you're...
Yeah, but it's not even. But it's not even a like. I'm doing it so they win. It's just I get so
You're
like
stressed. You
I
can't
get
focus.
yeah. I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
so
no, I
tired.
feel
I
you.
can't eat. I can't eat.
I can't eat like...
So I'll get like water. I'll be drinking water during the game.
First day of school as a kid, I'd always like get nervous and have like a stomach ache.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't eat breakfast like before school on the first day of school.
Yeah. So I just
Not that I'd be like super nervous, but like my body
Yeah,
would
I
just
get
feel
you.
like, So
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat, but yeah.
so it's halftime, and I'm just on Twitter, and all of us are miserable. All the 49er fans are miserable.
What are some tweets you saw? Call out some tweets. What kind of...
There was a
Can you
lot of
paraphrase?
like, I can't believe this is it. I can't, like things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just now, I can't remember all the negative stuff.
Dang. Really, Germ? Come on,
It
man.
was just dark, It was just dark. And then the wings get there. They set them up, and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna eat?" I'm like, no, I'm not gonna eat. I'll wait. And then, so it's funny because when we started, I sat on one couch. I was sitting with my little brother. The game starts out bad. I get up. I move to the other side. And then I start standing up. I'm standing up. We score a touchdown. I'm like, all right. I guess I'm
Lower the glasses.
if I got to stand the whole game, down. We go down. I sit down. My little brother gets up, and I sit like right in front of the TV because they have like a love seat type of thing.
Yeah, like the ottoman kind of.
Yeah. So I sat there, and I sat there the rest of the game. Halftime, I'm not even hoping for anything. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm watching. But it starts, I'm like, you know what? We get the ball back. And my sister shows up. My sister, Anissa, shows up.
Right.
And the other sister, Adile, show up. So they sit down. They start watching the game. And they're just asking questions. What's happening? They're losing by a lot. What happens if they lose? What happens if they win? How much time is left?
Right.
Things like that. So I'm telling, it's 24-7. And I'm like, but it's kind of like you're down. So we get the ball, and then we kick a field goal, 24-10. And then I'm like, we're down 14. I'm like, but the way football works, it's like you're down 2-0. It's like you're down 2 points. She's like, oh, 2 points.
Right.
Which, when you reduce it like that, it's like 2 points. 14 sounds like, dang, I'm down 14. And then it just flipped. It flipped, and it happened so fast that I think me and my little brother were still in the dumps. And we're like, oh, it's 24-17. And it's like, cool. But you still had to like, I cannot believe this. And then they get the fumble, and it's like, wait. And then they tied it. And it was like, it wasn't a like, oh, it was just like, well, we're back. And like,
we could, yeah.
it was almost like relief.
Right.
And then once we tied it, I was like, oh,
You settled down. You were like, okay, we're in a fight now. Like,
no, yeah, well, yes, but it swung the other way. So once we tied it, we're like, oh, this is our game. We're not losing this. Because Detroit started dropping passes that they were making all game. The front four started to get there a little bit more, so they started rushing Goff. Purdy started to like get more comfortable. When Ayuk made that crazy cat, and I was like, oh my God! We finally have like our crazy playoff catch. And it just, I don't know, Moody hits the field goal. And then when Campbell went for it on 4th down and he didn't get it.
yeah, 4th and 3.
I was like, man, I think we're going to win this because of Campbell's
Decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's going to, either they're going to make him and it's going to be, Campbell put his nuts on the table and just it was what it was. Or he's so aggressive that he's going to give us this game. And obviously it turned out that way. But the defense played a lot better in the second half for sure. But it was the front four. Greenlaw was really good. Fred Warner was really bad today. So hopefully he has a better Super Bowl. But yeah, it was once we got the field goal, and I told my little brother when we had the ball, we're driving 7 minutes left, like we gotta run, score a touchdown, and this game is over. Like, we gotta score that touchdown. And we marched down, scored the touchdown. And it was a very clean game, not a lot of penalties, which was really cool.
Right.
When C.J. Gardner-Johnson did that wave in the second quarter, I was like, Because
Very much unlike the Ravens, Chiefs game, where that one was like, I felt like after every other play, they were like trying to fight each other.
Yeah.
Like, dude, can you guys just get
Yes.
Don't you guys want to get back to your huddle? Get the next play?
There was a lot of respect between both teams.
Yeah.
You could tell. Just both tough. We're going to respect each other. What made me nervous leading up to the game was all the stats of Jared Goff had lost 5 straight to the Niners, and it's like, when that happens, it's like, the streak is over. The last time the Lions had won
in 57,
in 57, that was their last
NFL championship.
Yeah, but that was the last time they had won a playoff game on the road, and it was against the Niners. So it was like all these stupid little things that you're like, bro, are you serious? But it was fine. I think. Is it fair that we can put the Shanahan can't play come from behind away? Right? Because he did it back to back. I think we can. He took that monkey off his shoulder, right? No?
I think you still got to cap it off with the Super Bowl.
No, for sure. But this idea that he can't come back.
Yeah.
And now it's a Super Bowl time. So.
How do you feel about that?
I feel.
Because I think I was going to say Did you say you would have been more comfortable with the Ravens?
No, I said I just want us to make it there, and I can psych. I'll you know me. I'll talk myself into
Anything.
whoever we were going to play against. Yeah, I got 2 weeks to talk myself into it. So.
You got 2 weeks to check in with, like, 49ers Twitter.
We get what I'm saying? Like, we could have been playing, I don't know, a team of Martians. It's like, I just want us to make the Super Bowl. So I keep getting asked, who would you rather play? And I'm like, dude, I just want us to play. I just want to know that the Niners are making it. I don't care who it is. Like, even the whole, like, scripted thing of, like, the colors.
I'm so glad that oh, hold on real quick, bro. Nah. Dude, okay.
I'm like, as long, I'm cool with that script. The Niners
Dude.
in the Super Bowl? Cool.
Yeah, the whole and we kept joking about this during the game, like all the guys said, that was in the scripts, you know, like just like whenever any penalty or any kind of like funny play where like that was in the scripts, you know, that was like the running joke.
Right.
But the crowd, there's two particular crowds.
Yeah.
The crowd that bought into the whole like, oh, the colors of the Super Bowl logo, oh, Ravens and Niners, I'm like that, bro. They're each the number 1 seed. They are the most likely, like, probable Super Bowl.
Right.
So those guys, yeah, bro, like, take a hike, you know? And then I did see someone online that was like, they were complaining about some of the penalties in the game with the Ravens and Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, the whole, like, oh, they favor Mahomes because of Mahomes' whole, like...
I thought the roughing the passer
like-
call was, like, BS.
Yeah, there were several calls
Well,
where
there
I
was
was
both
like,
ways, yeah.
I was like, dang, you know. But yeah, someone was like, oh, dude, are you kidding me? We gotta watch the Chiefs and the Niners. Like, oh, like all the penalties, like fake news. I'm like, dude, like, you're way off. Like, no, like, no one's scripting this. Shut up, dude. You really think they're like these guys are making millions of dollars, and they're all buying into some like grand scheme? Bless you. Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those guys piss me off, dude.
Angel was telling me after church, because after church was, the Chiefs were pretty much on their way to clinching it.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I don't know. The Chiefs won, so that means part of the logo is red. So the Chiefs.
So he was saying, oh, that might be the red. They've already chosen the red team that they're going to, yeah.
And I'm like, well, the Lions are baby blue. They're not purple.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
People got too much time on their hands reading all these little
obviously,
things.
he was
It's
like, he was
he's
messing
kidding,
around,
yeah.
but yeah. So yeah. It's only scripted when your team loses. Now, early. Because I gotta think about it. Let me sleep on it. Let me view some stuff.
Right, yeah. It's
Next
like when you
time
watch a Canelo fight, you have your thoughts right after
Yeah.
the fight, then you got to rewatch the fight 4 or 5 times, and then
Yeah.
a week later think, you know what, I saw this and this after the
Yeah.
multiple
So let
views.
me record it. Let me record it. Let me think about it. Next time we record it, I'll have more better takes. But just early scope, Niners, Chiefs. Few headlines. The rematch from 2019. Reed versus Shanahan, which, if you remember Andy Reid before the Chiefs, he was always a awesome offensive caller.
that couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done. That's Shanahan now. So you get that battle. You get the COVID Bowl, because this is the two teams that played in the last Super Bowl before COVID, and the world went to hell.
Taylor Swift, obviously.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Yeah.
Mahomes versus Purdy. 2 more weeks of, well, is Purdy good? Is he game manager? The annoying one is going to be the Mahomes, Brady stuff. That's
Yeah.
like, Brady won 7. Like, what?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? But whatever. You and I won't be involved in
Right?
that.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. You know.
Taylor.
The lion doesn't concern himself with the opinion of sheep, bro.
Taylor Swift. That whole thing is going to be on full display. But in terms of the game, Chiefs' defense is playing really well. The Niners' defense is not playing really well, but their offense is. I think we could run on the Chiefs because the Dolphins could run on the Chiefs. James Cook was running on the Chiefs. You can run on the Chiefs. So I think we're going to be able to run on the Chiefs. So I think it's going to be a big CMC game. And defensively, it's going to be a lot about coverage. Coverage, because for all the talk that we had about the Chiefs receivers, they couldn't catch. They were really damn good down the stretch. So I feel pretty good. But we'll see. Obviously, I'm going to be a wreck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you never know. You might get like it might be like next Wednesday or Thursday, and it's like breaking news. Like Debo has not practiced. Like he might be out for like something might come up where it's like, oh, like
shut up. What are you?
I'm just saying. Bro. I'm just saying because you're just saying like you feel good now. You feel good now, but like. You know how the media is during Super Week.
Yeah.
Like, remember, like Brady with the glove in the playoffs. Like,
Right.
did you wear the glove today? And he's like, I just answered that question. Can you ask me something else? Like, you know. So, or it might be like, whoa, Purdy like sliced his pinky, like eating a bread roll. Like, is he gonna be like,
Yeah.
Brock? Why are you wearing a glove at the press conference? Like, just so. That's what I'm saying. And you're kind of fickle. Like you said, you can you can talk yourself in and out of things. So.
I think it's going to be a good Super Bowl. I think for all the people that were wanting a Baltimore-Detroit Super Bowl, those people don't like football.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Just
What does that mean? Don't like football?
no one's going to watch that Super Bowl.
Yes, they will.
Who?
All the Lamar fans. All the people. Okay, dude, I think you're underestimating how many people were loving Detroit's story, dude.
Yeah, it's one thing to love their story. It's a whole other thing to just have to like over and over and over and over again be told the same story. There's not like who was going to be their biggest star?
People are
Eminem?
tired. People are tired of the Chiefs and the Niners. That's what people are tired of.
But people will watch that because either
I
you
won't be
hate the
watching.
Niners so
I probably won't
much.
be watching.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Either you hate the Niners that much that you want to see them lose, or vice versa.
I feel like that about both teams.
You know what's funny? You're the only Pats fan that I know that is rooting for. Who are you rooting for? You Super Bowl. You have to
No one.
give me a team. Who do you want to win?
Dude, I'm telling you.
There has to be one.
No, there isn't.
Reduce it.
I'm telling you. Okay. On the one hand, the Niner fans are like Cowboy fans. Like they're like
No, they're not.
they're like a storied franchise.
Yeah, but we're not like
And
Cowboy
they're doing,
fans.
dude. You're delusional. You sound like a Cowboy fan. So
We've made this freaking Super Bowl, sir.
I know.
We've made it to the NFC Championship game.
but you guys have 5. They have 5. They're always
No. But the Cowboys
Y'all have yet to win one though, right?
Cowboys don't have any of our success to be like us. What are you talking about?
Hey, you guys haven't
This is
won
our
one.
third
You guys
straight
haven't won one.
NFC Championship game.
You guys haven't won one.
Doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't matter.
Winning is winning, bro. What's up?
No.
So-
But when you're comparing to two franchises that one of them keeps losing either in the wild card or division round, and the other team that either has lost in the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship game, those are two very different teams. With two,
No.
yes,
No.
yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Yes,
talking
it
about
is.
powerhouse.
It's like comparing it's like comparing like Ravens fans to Chargers
these
fans.
teams for me are all on the same level as far as how they perceive themselves, regardless of how they play.
Okay.
Okay, the Cowboys, the Niners, the Steelers, and now it's going to be the Patriots. And soon the Chiefs will be there. Till the end of time. That's how they will feel about themselves. Even when they lose again, even when they become perennial losers at some point in time, because they're always going to have this kind of stuff to fall back on. So I hate to break your little heart, Germ, but the Niners fall under that category. So because of that, I don't. Okay,
I disagree
are you ever going to
100%.
root for the Cowboys in the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay, how about the Steelers? Probably not, right?
No, but if the
Because you're going to have to hear about 7 Super Bowls. You're going to have to hear about Terry Bradshaw and then Big Ben.
I don't know
and then
any
so-and-so.
Steeler fans, so to me it's whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. But they exist. Regardless of whether you know them or not,
I
they're
know,
out
but
there.
if the Steelers were to play the Cowboys, I'd rather the Steelers would win than the Cowboys.
Why?
Because I'd rather the Cowboys stay where they're at.
So you want okay? So that feeling you have for the Cowboys, I share for both the teams playing the Super Bowl.
I know, but I share the same with both teams. So I'm saying if they play each other, I still would be like, well,
You'd rather have the Steelers get 7
yeah.
and reawaken that monster and be 7
Yeah.
Super Bowls. No.
Yeah.
See, dude, no. I hate everybody like equally, bro. All those guys like that. Yeah. So I'm like, so for this Super Bowl, I'm like,
Okay, well, I guess you're the exception, but most Patriot fans are rooting for the Niners.
online or what?
Yeah.
What's the reasoning?
Mahomes, Brady.
Oh, because okay, so that's why I don't like the Chiefs.
So a lot of them, the Niners winning.
Mahomes threatens Brady's legacy, yes, and
Yeah,
the
so they're rooting
Patriots,
for
yeah,
the Niners.
yeah.
'Cause the
And,
Niners
but then if the
getting
Niners won, they would have 6, and that would also threaten the Patriots' legacy
It doesn't.
because then they have 6.
It doesn't threaten any legacy.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
The Niners winning 6 doesn't make the Patriots 6 less.
It puts them on the same level. I can't have that. I'm that petty. You misunderstand me. I am that petty.
See, you're a Cowboys fan.
Whatever you need to tell yourself at night, bro.
I don't need to tell myself
Yeah.
anything at night.
I'm telling you, I'm probably not going to watch this game.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I guess we're not recording a pod after the Super Bowl then.
probably not.
Okay. Solo pod. Solo, hopefully.
I might come on and talk about the halftime. I might watch the halftime show.
I'm not watching that.
I like Usher. You
I
know?
don't watch the halftime shows.
Why not?
Halftime shows.
Is it because they fake it? Because it's all like pantomime kind of?
No, I don't care for that. I just get up and eat. That's when I eat.
Oh,
I get up, I eat, I drink. You know, I hydrate.
yeah.
Go to the restroom. Walk around.
Even if the Niners wouldn't be playing, you still use halftime to eat?
I don't stuff my face, but I'll because it's
You snack. Yeah, yeah.
It's like 45 minutes. It's long.
yeah.
So yeah.
So like
ate
say
a-
like
ate a little
okay,
something.
like
Get some chips.
like when my name is Super Bowl.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and say like Panthers I know
Super
I
Bowl
know
sucked.
Yeah, and so for that one, I'm just like that one. I was like genuinely bored. I would eat like during the game.
What I'm saying is that would have been Ravens Lions.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Or Seahawks Broncos, that would have been.
Based on what? Because the Panthers and Niners, it was boring because
Panthers and
Panthers and Broncos. Because the Broncos defense was so good. It was, and they also the Broncos were not like a high scoring team that year. Like they
but
won
still
because of their
it's like two
defense.
teams that don't have this like emotion behind it where people either hate them or love them. It's just like, yeah, I guess the Ravens are cool. Lamar's cool, I
Oh,
guess.
the Ravens definitely got emotion and like fanaticism behind him with Lamar. And the Lions,
They had it more
The
with
Lions,
Ray.
they're finding it now because of Dan Campbell and this team.
I know, but it's like, oh, that's cute. The Lions. They never win anything. That's cool.
I feel like people tune into that.
But that
I disagree. I don't think that'd
that
be
dies
like
out.
yeah.
This is going
I
to be
think
one of
this
the.
one,
This is going to be one of the highest rated.
I think fans
This is going to
they're
be one
gonna
of
be
the.
tired of like Taylor Swift.
This
and
is
Pat
going to be
Mahomes.
one of the highest rated Super Bowls ever. Mark my words. This will be one of the highest viewed Super Bowls in NFL history.
Nah.
This is going to be one of the highest rated Super Bowls
I
in
don't know
NFL
about that.
history.
Okay, wait. Based on what you're saying, didn't the Lions have one of the highest watched playoff games this playoff season?
In two.
They did, right?
I don't know.
They did. I'm telling you, they did. I saw like a report about
In
it.
two.
It doesn't matter. The Lions were who they were watching, dude.
Are you sure? I think it was the Chiefs in the Peacock game
No,
against the Dolphins.
No.
I think that's what you're talking about.
no.
Yeah.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
You're insane, dude. People would totally tune in to watch Lamar and then the Lions.
I'm not saying nobody would watch it. I'm just saying it wouldn't be what this
You
Super
said
Bowl
nobody
is.
would watch it. That's what you said.
In comparison to the Chiefs Niners, nobody would watch
I
it.
think people are more tired of the Niners and the Chiefs.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
By that scenario, people would have been tired about the Patriots. They would have stopped watching Super Bowl. People would tune in more.
They hated Brady so much they wanted to see it. Brady was like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, now you got two
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweathers.
Yeah, but like there's just Mahomes. That's with Mahomes. Like Mahomes. Is
I know,
like
but
kinda
all
like
these
a-
like people that hate the Niners.
Purdy doesn't have that kind of hate. He's not that good to generate that kind of hate. Not like Pat Mahomes.
The
kinda.
Niners have enough as a team. They do. Everybody despises them apparently.
Apparently, you don't think so.
I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Like it's like, oh, it's a good football team. Let's hate them.
It's the way you feel about the Cowboys. You're literally on the other side of the grass, thinking like and like that's how they feel about you.
But we're in the Super Bowl. If the Cowboys,
And at one point, in the Cowboys were in the a lot of Super Bowls.
no. But I'm saying recent history. What I'm saying is,
Yes. Oh no. Okay. No. You can't do this because with Man
You
U,
have
you talk
to.
about the entirety of the program. Like you talk about all that stuff. It's the same way with football, dude. With any sport.
I understand.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the reason why I'm not a delusional Man United fan is because we haven't had a success. So that's why I expect us to lose. That's why when we have a big game, I'm like, we're probably not going to come up big here because we haven't.
But when they start doing well again, all that exponential hatred come,
For
Yeah,
sure.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
For sure. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, the reason why I push back on the Niners Cowboys stuff is because the Cowboys haven't had the success the Niners have had.
But in my hypotheticals, I'm saying if they were to make
There's
it,
no
like it's the same thing.
Stop. There's no hypotheticals. The Niners have made two Super Bowls, 3 actually with this one, 3 Super Bowls,
Right.
a bunch of NFC Championship games. So what I'm saying is like there's no hypothetical here. Like the Cowboys haven't had the recent history that the Niners have had.
You can't say recent history though, and then like grade another team in like another league in the sport and not say that same thing.
No. What I'm saying is the legacy is the legacy. 5 Super Bowls. I get it.
Yeah.
The team of the 90s,
Right.
the whole thing. Or the 80s, I guess, because the Cowboys team in the 90s. But I get it. But in terms of like what makes Cowboys so funny and annoying is that, bro, you guys haven't even sniffed an NFC Championship game. That's what I mean. Like the 49ers, as a Niner fan, at least I could say we've made the Super Bowl. This will be our 3rd time. We made a bunch of NFC Championship games. We've been on the cusp. So for me to say, man, my team has gotten close, it's not a stretch. It's not a like, well, it's like, yeah, they have. You know what I'm saying? Like we've got in there. We've made
Yeah,
the
but I don't
promised
think
land.
you discounting hypotheticals. Like, I mean,
Cowboys fans haven't. They
I
haven't.
know they haven't, but I'm saying if/when they get there again, it's going to be the same thing.
I know,
And
but
so
right
I'm-
now.
and so
I'm talking about right now.
No, so what I'm saying is like people do like the fans do remember that, even though the Cowboys suck now. Like the fans you saw like in the sauna, like, dude, they're still like they still live like when they win
For sure.
Even though they
but
suck
that's
now.
what makes them annoying. The fact that
Yeah.
it's not only what makes them annoying is that they only live in the past. I could go to the past and I could go to the present. I could go to the near past. Like, and I could say we've had success. We've been there. And that's what's
They did
different.
have that stretch when the Niners were terrible.
For sure.
I'm willing to bet that Niner fans, even when they sucked then, would still talk about winning 5 Super Bowls.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that right there.
But
that
no
little
Niner
stretch-
fan was ever, this is our year. This is it. We're coming. No Niner fan was like that. No. No Niner fan was like, you would, come on. What are you talking about? No Niner fan was ever like that.
Okay, now you're talking about like people that we know, because I'm sure there were. And I'm willing to bet it's like I said, I'm willing to bet good money that it's the same way with the Steelers, with the Niners when they were bad and during that stretch, and we're seeing it with the Cowboys now. Why wouldn't it be the same way with those other teams?
Because it's a different
You
kind
don't think
of fan.
Patriot fans are gonna be like talking about Brady's 6 ships like in the next couple of years, even though they do terrible?
Yes.
Yeah.
But what I don't think is going to happen, I don't think Patriot fans are going to say, this is our year. This is our year. This is it.
They'll definitely say it when they start the season.
I don't think so. Not to that
Dude, I
extent.
remember seeing Pats fans when Brady left, and they were like, "Oh, Jared Stidham, here we go." I saw people saying that.
Yeah, but there's a
Oh,
difference
Mac Jones.
between there's a difference between getting excited and hyped for your team, which everybody should do, and it's a whole other thing to say, well, it keeps going, the dynasty keeps going. No Patriot fan said that. Come on. What are you talking about? No Patriot fan said that.
I disagree.
You think Patriot fans are saying that?
I guarantee you, some of them still are.
No.
Yeah,
No chance. I disagree. 100%.
yeah. I think you underestimate how many football fans there are, dude, that talk about these things and that think this way for sure. Delusional people. The fact that we see it with the Cowboys tells me that dude, I know there are others that do it out there. Like, I can feel it in my soul.
Yeah, but are they the exception or are they the rule? Because that's different. Because if you're the exception, if you're the random, psychotic, delusional 49er fan, you don't speak for everybody. Where the Cowboy fans, it's the rule. The exception is the fan that's like, well, we'll see. And I think with the other fan bases, it is the exception, the fan that's like crazy. But the rule is the fan that's like measured and, well, I think we're good enough to do this. Blah, blah. So for me, like, for example, for me to feel like my team should win a Super Bowl is not crazy. It's not delusion. They should. They're good enough. Yes? We agree?
Can't we say that the same thing about the Cowboys, like based on the roster?
No.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. Right? It isn't crazy. My team's in the Super Bowl.
Hold on, but you got to think that when these fans see,
I'm not talking about I'm talking about 49er fans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, prior to this season, let's go back to the beginning of the season with the roster you have based on how you guys played last year.
Yeah.
If you guys would have lost to the Packers,
Embarrassing. Failure.
right? You'd feel like that based on
The team.
the exactly
Expectation.
right? And even with the good coach, right?
Of course.
So looking back in years past, when I see teams like the Steelers, for example, at one point they had a Big Ben, they had Le'Veon Bell, AB.
Right.
If I'm a fan, I'm thinking, dude, like, we got some pieces in place, right? Regardless of how you might feel about Mike Tomlin, they probably like Mike Tomlin, right? Because I'm sure you can admit, when it comes to your favorite team, you're gonna cut them some slack.
Sure.
Right.
100%.
Okay, with the Cowboys, dude, they had guys like Ezekiel Elliott. They had like Sean Lee. Statistically, they had teams that were like.
I know, but they haven't done it. That's my point.
Yeah. But if you have those pieces in place to start the season, and maybe during the season when you start beating some teams, maybe some lopsided wins, you're probably thinking, dude, like, oh, dang, this is the year. You got a shot, right?
I know, but part of that has to come from the fact that you've done it before. If you're a Steelers fan and you are looking at Big Ben has won a Super Bowl. So you're like, I know Big Ben can do it.
Yeah.
So that hope is not like misplaced to me. That's not crazy. It's like, okay, well, yeah, he's done it.
Looking back now, seeing that Big Ben never really got back to that, I would probably call them delusional. I'd be like, you know. But they got a little taste of it because they won. Also, like,
I guess because we're defining delusional very different. I think that's also what's going on here. Your view of delusion and my view of delusion is two different things. So because of that, I think that's where we're hitting this, like,
yeah.
where we're getting stuck.
Also, okay, since your Niners haven't won it, but they've gotten close. In my eyes, that's like, I mean, that shouldn't be that much different than maybe like making like a one and done playoff appearance or like maybe winning one playoff game.
See, that's crazy.
How? Either way, you didn't win the Super Bowl.
That's ridiculous. So you're saying the Packers?
Okay, this is why like you're the take you have on like winners and winning. I'm just like, like if you want to play that game, then like, dude, most of these guys are losers, man.
No, but context of seasons matter. It's why we talk. The Lions talk and the Ravens talk is two different talks. Where Baltimore is negative. With Detroit, it's like, man, they made it this far.
Yeah.
They blew it. They choked that game away. But God, they're here.
Yeah.
Baltimore is like,
which here
you
now,
guys aren't
here
serious.
now, I want you to give the Lions their flowers because
I was never not about their flowers.
No. I'm about to pull up a little receipt right now.
Okay.
Earlier in the season, you called them fraudulent, dude.
Yeah.
You called them fraudulent.
I stand by that.
Really?
Well, I stand by what I said at the time. Yeah, they went it. Yes, they almost lost. They lost to the Bears. They almost lost to the Bears twice. They lost to the Packers. Yes, they looked fraudulent. Yes,
but now
they had a great postseason run. They're going to be a force to be dealt with.
So they're no longer fraudulent.
No, but they were fraudulent when I said it.
Okay. All right, good.
Those two things can be true.
I just want to get that out of the
We can say that the Chiefs sucked offensively, and this is not the Chiefs we're used to.
Yeah.
Because it was true. It's not like it wasn't true. It was true. So, yeah, I stand by what I said about the Lions, and I said it.
But you were wrong.
No, I wasn't. Because at the time, they were fraudulent.
No.
You can't lose to
They
the
were
Bears.
still winning some games, though, dude. You're always going to have teams that lose. Dude, okay. I can point to plenty of times that the Pats lost to the Dolphins when they were terrible, because they were division rivals.
I know, but the Patriots had
They had a stretch where they didn't win for a long time.
For sure, but they still had.
If I would have called them fraudulent, then you would have been like,
but they were in competition year in and year out. This was the first year in a long time that the Lions were even in a conversation for an elite team in the NFL. Yeah. So it's different. It's not apples and oranges. It's apples and oranges. It's not apples to apples. Yeah. So you're not watching the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'll be watching the Super Bowl, obviously. You spent a week in LA or a few days.
Yeah.
What was your biggest takeaway?
Dang.
You miss it?
I do. I do miss it. Biggest takeaway is that I love my friends, and I've I miss him, and I definitely want to do more of this. Like even though I live up north, it's like I definitely want to make an effort
Right.
to spend time with people that I care about. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Did you watch Munguia and Ryder?
I did.
What do you think?
Munguia looked good.
Yeah.
I want to see him fight more. I want to see him
You
fight
said
Plant.
Plant, yeah. That'd
Why
be,
not?
That'd be a good one, yeah.
I know he's going to push Canelo. Canelo hasn't said what he's doing.
Right, okay. We're still waiting on that. Canelo, we love you, but like,
Benavidez.
bro, ponte las pilas, bro. Come on. Like, please. Give us, your fans, more ammo to like shoot at these, verbally, not, to verbally assault these Canelo haters.
I would be very disappointed if it's Charlo, to be honest with you.
Dude, those reports are disgusting.
It's
I'm
like,
what? Please, no.
Like, I'll give you my money, but
let's
I'm
not
not
do
going to be
that.
happy about it. Like, I'll order it. Fine. I'm not going to be happy about it.
You would order that fight?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you.
It would be different if, like, let's say Charlo, like when he fought Benavidez Jr., looked amazing, even though it's Benavidez Jr. Let's say he looked amazing then, and then since he'd been so inactive, he squeezed in another fight somewhere. Or let's say he fought Benavidez sooner and had a fight like in January or something. I'd probably be like, you know what, like. And he was calling for Canelo, and he was winning in spectacular fashion after that big layoff. I'd probably be like, okay, that fight makes sense. At that point, Canelo would have like a little steam and momentum going. But because of how he fought and the inactivity, I'm like, no one wants to see that, dude.
It has to be Charlo.
That's really disappointing.
But Mujia looked good. Knocked out Ryder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been dying to throw my support behind Munguia.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
I'm glad he did well because we were during the fight, me and the bachelor party boys went to this place called Sauced Barbecue. Mm-hmm. It was in Anaheim, I think. Delicious, amazing.
Yeah.
Brisket, pulled pork, all that stuff. And then we walked over. This is where like they had this restaurant across the way called the Tilted Kilt, which if anyone has been there, it's like a Hooters pretty much.
Yeah.
But when we went in, the fight was on, or it was about to start, and so I was excited. I was like, "Oh, dude, like this is gonna be a good fight," blah blah. And I'm glad it turned out to be an eventful fight because did you ever watch? Did you watch Yoel Romero and Israel Adesanya? Where they just those are two like very exciting guys, and when they fought, like just no one wanted to
engage.
Yeah, and they just kept doing like that prancy like back and forth, and so the fight was super boring. So you ever have a fight where you tell someone, "Yo, watch this fight; it's gonna be good," and then the fight ends up tanking, and like, no, so that wasn't the case.
Well, that was
once when he dropped him the first time, I was like, okay, he's gotten a little piece.
The fight that was like that for me was Rigondeaux and Lomachenko.
Oh yeah.
I was telling my friend,
tune in, this is gonna be great.
Dude, Rigondeaux, man, this guy, and then he didn't throw a punch, and it's like, dude, this guy sucked.
Yeah, so I'm glad this fight was like was nice. And then I told the guys like, yo, this guy, he's a Mexican boxer, like he's calling for Canelo. My buddy saw his record. He's like, okay, so he's won a couple fights. I was like, yeah, he's won a couple fights. He's trained with Freddie Roach,
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was exciting. He delivered. So
Yeah, he looked good.
yeah, I hope he announces a fight soon and that it's with another, nice opponent.
Benavidez. Has to be Benavidez. Oh, you're talking about Munguia?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Munguia.
Munguia, yeah.
Yeah.
Plant would
Canelo,
be
I'm
amazing.
like, I'm fading. Like, Canelo, please bring us back to life.
Plant would be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Charlo. See, Munguia, Charlo, okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Would you be disappointed if he went after like Berlanga?
Who?
Munguia? Not to pick on Berlanga.
A little bit.
A little
but
bit, right? Yeah.
It's almost
It's a little like clickbaity, like kind of like.
but it's almost like on brand for Munguia, where he'll
Yeah.
fight and he'll look good, and then he'll like fight some why would you fight this
Yeah.
guy? Like what? So it'd be pretty on brand for him.
yeah. Bless you.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah. What else you got?
Jeez. I think that's it.
I think that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna go. I thought we might have like come to blows over this like
Well,
these games. Like
I think what happened was Niners won. I'm happy.
but it took a couple years off your life with the stress.
No, not even that. I think we're going to the Super Bowl, so I'm not celebrating this too much. You know, like
Yeah. No, I
cool.
feel you.
We won,
I feel you. Yeah.
but the goal's still Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think if this was a Super Bowl pod.
You'd be unbearable.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If we win the Super Bowl, nah. Wait till I get my money.
I'll make
right.
a promise to you right now.
Yeah,
I'll make a promise to you.
yeah,
Okay. Since I've already said I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
right.
If the Chiefs win,
Yeah.
I promise not to last second be like, hey, let me come on the pod and like talk like, so I won't do that to you.
I wouldn't even entertain it unless you watch it. Because if you just want to come on and talk crap, I'd be like, I'm not
That's
really.
what I'm saying. I'm not
really
I'm taking that off the
interested.
table.
I'm not, unless you're, hey, I ended up watching the game. Let's record. Then I'd be like, all right, that's fair. That's cool. It should be a good one. It should have been the Killers, the halftime show. They're from Vegas.
They're from Vegas?
They're from Vegas. We should, yeah. They should have been part of the script.
Let Ursher have his day, bro. Relax.
He's just gonna
Ursula
like sing
Raymond,
all these
yeah.
like sexual songs. It's like,
That's fine. Bro, we've already had Shakira and J-Lo.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
I like the Killers, so it would have been sick.
Yeah, the Killers are great.
to see Brandon Flowers.
Germ, the Killers love you. You know what I mean? So,
I hope so.
yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They're doing a residency in August in Vegas.
In Vegas?
I want to go.
Ooh.
That'd be cool. I want to go.
You and Eli or what?
Well, I don't know. That guy was a no-show today, so I don't know.
To the being formerly known as Eli.
Yeah.
Please,
and
bro,
Angelito.
come back.
Where's Angelito?
Where
at?
is Angel? Angel, bro. Angel. Okay. My takeaway from this trip.
Yeah.
Bro, Angel broke my heart, bro. I thought we were like
I know.
bonding in the chat.
For
He's like,
real.
yo, I brought you on to defend me against Germ. And like,
Stood you up twice.
I know, dude. Dang. I might shed a tear.
Rams fans, you know?
Dude. You see what I mean? No, I'm just kidding.
Rams fans, you know? They're casual.
Dude.
Casual Rams fans. That's
Yeah.
how they are. It's casual about life, casual about friends.
Dang.
That's how it is. One last thing. We're probably going to have Garrick again.
Garrett, of course. Yes. Aaron, too, at some point, even though he couldn't make it.
Aaron,
tonight.
yeah, shout out to
But,
Aaron. And so Garrick posted, because I posted something on the Instagram.
Yeah.
I love that Drake clip, the tweeted
Right,
the leaders.
right, yeah.
It's my favorite clip
Yeah.
right now. So I posted, and he's like, "Yo, I want to come on and talk Super Bowl." So
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's perfect. You like
no, but all three of us we're gonna preview the game, aren't we? Not?
preview. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. You at least do that for me.
Okay, for you, because I love you, Germ.
Yeah, we got to preview
Okay.
it at least.
Okay.
But one thing I didn't think about it, I didn't realize it. I was telling Stephanie this. When I asked him in the interview we did with him who he listens to, and he's like, "Well, I listen to mostly my music."
Right.
And it hit me then that I was like, wait, like, this guy plays a lot of shows. It makes sense that he would primarily listen to his stuff.
Yeah.
Because he pretty much, like, he has to always
He has to learn it. He has to know
know
it.
it.
He has
all
to have it.
the time. Yeah. I didn't, like, I knew that, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, and with rappers, like I would say it's different than being an instrumentalist. Because, like for me, like when I play songs that I play a bunch, I mean, I move my fingers.
Yeah.
Mentally, I know what I'm doing, right? But for him, like the voice is a different kind of instrument, right?
for sure.
It can be affected so easily. Like if I have a cold or allergies, I can power through a set.
Yeah, of course.
Right. For singers or a rapper, someone
different.
usually it is you might be able to to massage it a little bit.
Yeah.
You can drink tea and stuff and honey and stuff like but it's like you have to be on point
Yeah.
with the delivery, inflection, all that kind of the tone.
Yeah, I didn't think about that until he said it. And I was
for
like,
him, so he's got to stay sharp. He's
yeah, and
gotta
I'm
stay,
like, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Also, like with him and with people performing their stuff live, like, and this, a little pro tip for performers out there: if you're doing stuff live, you should probably want to do something a little bit different each time you do it live, right? So the reason why people love Tiny Desk performances is because there's going to be a little razzle dazzle compared to what's on the record, right? So for Garrig, like he's probably trying new things, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
or delivering things differently. They're thinking, oh, like maybe could I extend this part or do like like I think some of his clips he like starts like a cappella, so just making it a show, making it experience, all that stuff takes time, and so.
Yeah, because I was like, man, like that.
And he's he's about the craft,
Right. For sure.
and a lot of these dudes aren't,
Yeah.
so
Shout out to him. We'll have him on again. So yeah. Niners, Chiefs, Super Bowl.
unlike me, tune in to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're gonna be like the only lame American that's not gonna watch it. So we're not
No.
we're not even worried about
Stop,
you, bro.
Stop.
In Vegas.
Not the Killers, though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Bad allergy.
I
game
gotta
for
rub
me.
into something, Germ, with you because I mean,
That's fine.
let me live,
So, David, it was good to see you twice. I will see you on the Zoom. Yeah. That was the pod. Thank you to David for being here. Thank you to David for producing this. Thank you to Angel for the music. Championship Sunday, what a beautiful, glorious Championship Sunday it was. The Niners win. They go to the Super Bowl. I will talk to you again on Tuesday. I don't know what I will talk to you about. NBA, maybe. Soccer, maybe. I'll talk to you about something. But Tuesday's the next pod. And we got 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl. So we'll do, obviously we'll do a Super Bowl preview. You can follow us, Arrows Up, Instagram. Listen anywhere you get your pods. Anywhere. I mean, anywhere. iHeartRadio, you're one of those people? Cool. Listen to us there. Amazon, I don't know anybody that has Amazon Music. You have it. Find us there. Obviously, Apple, Spotify, anywhere. Rate, review, subscribe. Arrows Up Podcast. We're going to the freaking Super Bowl. Let's go 49ers.